Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do K Episode 1 review. This shit is awesome. Holy fuck. I mean, yo. Yeah. Wow. I mean, just like, wow. Holy, I mean, what, dudes, like, you guys don't understand. Like, if you haven't seen K yet, watch K. Watch K. The first 5 minutes of this shit, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? And this shit is unbelievably awesome. Yo, Team Firebird, that's what I'm calling these motherfuckers, alright? Team Firebird, okay? These guys are insane. Okay? Makoto, the one who's like running, like the punk guy with like the red hair and shit. This guy is all about the fire. He's all about the fire. And it's just like, bro, chill with the fire. Like this dude, like this dude powered up, man. Alright? This this motherfucker powered up. And the heat wave he was causing. It was like, bro, the shit's melting. Relax. Chill. And then one of his henchmen, the kid with the skateboard. Dude, can you take it down a few pegs? Like, holy shit. This kid is everywhere. He's hyped as fuck. Like, when they are targeting, they're targeting this one guy, like some skyscraper. This kid's on the other skyscraper, somehow crosses the gap, busts through the fucking window, and then this kid riding a skateboard, he clubs this motherfucker with a baseball bat. And the way he did it was mad slick. It was mad slick. And then for some reason, like, this little girl, I don't know what her abilities are, but like she can like look through the glass and like she could tell like something. I'm not sure what happened, but she knew that the guy didn't know what they were looking for, and then they all left and shit. And then this kid with the skateboard was like, yo, fuck this guy. And he just skates off. I was like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, dude, like, this shit's amazing. Like, honest to God, this shit's amazing. And then when the blue guys came in, yo, Team Bluebird, yo, Firebird, Bluebird, Team Bluebird, when they came in, oh my God, man, Team Bluebird, when these guys come in, and they came in with some fucking swag. It was like, Bato, and they were like all drawing their swords and shit. And then fucking, what's his name, Munakata. He's like, Munakata, ding, Bato, and like mad slow and shit, on some communist shit, just, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? And then these guys powered up. These motherfuckers powered up. And it was like, what the fuck? It was like a surge of fucking energy and shit. And then the fire guys, they powered up. And like their powers are like duking each other out and shit. And then for some fucking reason, there are these giant ass swords in the sky. I'm like, why are there big ass swords in the sky? Like, what's going on here? Those are, I believe those are the sanctums. I'm not too sure. But the thing here is that Munakata, phone's calling me, and I will not pick up the phone now. I'm sorry. The thing here is that Munakata and Mikoto are not even the main characters. The main character is some kid called Isane. I think it's Isane. I'm not too sure. I don't really give a fuck. All right. I'll figure out next week's episode when I do the review of episode 2. But Isane, this kid is apparently a king. Like Mikoto is a king. Like, he's the third king. I guess like the kings control sanctums. I'm not too sure what's going on here. So maybe Munakata is also a king, but he works for the government. I'm not too sure. Maybe. We'll find out later. But as of right now, the main character, his name is Isane, and he is the 7th king. Mikoto is the 3rd king. The Munakata may be a king. We're not too sure. But this kid, the main character, Isane, is the 7th king, and he has no idea that he's the 7th king. So I'm assuming at some point he lost his memory. But it's kind of weird, because it's like, you're in school and your friends know you and they know who you are and you know who they are. So I mean it's weird, but we'll find out later on. And then at some point in the episode, like we meet up with like the main character Isane, and he's in high school. Well, I'm assuming it's high school or middle school, whatever. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's high school. And like we see like the main female, I guess, like like she wants to. Well, it's kind of weird, but like we're not too sure. I forgot her name. I forgot her name completely because I was so lapped up in Munakata, Mikoto, Isane, and then this other guy named the Black Dog. And this motherfucker, this Black Dog dude. I mean, like I don't know what's going on. Like I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck is going on a majority of the time. I'm watching this shit. This shit's awesome. I can make bits and pieces of it, but it's like overall, I don't know what's going on. I mean, like it makes sense because it is the first episode, but at the same time, it's kind of like I want to fucking know, like seriously. But getting back on topic here. For a majority of the episode, we follow Isane, and Isane is basically like he's again a high school student. And what I noticed here is that when he was in school, I noticed these machines picking up all the garbage and dirt that was around the school. So this lets me know that where they are when it comes to timeline, they are further ahead from where we are today. Like I'm willing to say maybe like 2030, 2040, maybe somewhere around that kind of timeline. But the thing here is that what's very weird about this episode is that Isane, throughout the entirety of his time in school, all he's doing is getting food. Like he's getting food. Like I'm like, why are you getting food? I mean, we found out later on that he was getting food because, and this is the weird shit, because he was gonna go feed a cat. But the cat has a soul, and the soul is like some naked chick, and it's like what? Like I don't get it. Like I don't know what's going on. So the soul of this cat is some naked chick, and Isane. Oh yeah, her name was Shiro. Yeah. Right. So basically, what happens here is that Shiro, basically, he gets all the food from all these people and shit, alright? He goes on the roof, he eats his food, and then he comes back downstairs, and then he shares some of his food with the cat. And what happens here is that he comes back downstairs, and Shiro, who appears to be like the main female, because she's associated with Isane, because they're high school friends, they're high school related, I guess. So I would have to assume that she is the main female of the story. But the thing here is that what happens here is that she tells him to go get some shit. I don't know. I forgot what it was. It's not important because it's some shit for like a high school play. Whatever, not important. And what happens here is that he leaves the school and he is going to go collect the stuff for this high school play. And then what happens here is that Team Firebird all of a sudden see his ass and they target him. And I'm like, why? Like, why is Team Firebird wanting Sonic? And, it's fucking weird. But Team Firebird, for, like, the next 5 minutes after Isane leaves the school, like, the next 2 minutes, they hunt his ass down. They literally hunt his ass down. Mr. Skateboard over here is gung-ho. He is like, fuck this shit. Where the hell are you fucking going? And he goes in there, baseball bat, he looks at the picture, he's like, okay. Clubbing. I mean, he's clubbing. And Isane is actually dodging and he's running away and shit from Team Firebird. Team Firebird actually get him in the corner and shit. And what happens is, because what happens here is that Isane is running down this alleyway, alright? We have the skateboard guy and two other dudes behind Isane. Isane is running. And what happens is that all of a sudden, the other Firebird guy, like the guy who's like the vice captain, like Vegeta, pretty much Vegeta over here, he's smoking a cigarette. He flips the cigarette. All of a sudden, the sparks from the cigarette turn to big ass fireballs. And they hunt down Isane. I'm like, what? Like, Seriously, like Team Firebird. And the fireballs are running towards Isane and shit. Isane's like, man, all of a sudden this dude with the sword comes in here. And this dude is clearly, he's like, what's that guy? What do they call? Yeah, he's like the rebel from Team Bluebird. He rocks the samurai sword, but instead of wearing blue, he wears all black. And he comes in there, he cuts all the fireballs and shit in an instant. And then, what happens here is that Skateboard Kid, he's running in there, or he's skating in there, and then Mr. Black over here, it was very strange. His hand, like, extends and shit. Like, not some rubber shit, but, like, his hand emits this blue aura, and then the blue aura, like, reaches, like, up and shit, and, like, grabs Mr. Skateboard over here. Kind of like the way Naruto, in the Naruto series, uses his chakra hands. It's the same fucking thing. His hand emits a blue aura, and then he reaches back, grabs Skateboard Kid, brings him in, does an upper elbow. I'm like, what? It was nasty. It was nasty, bro. And then Mr. Black over here, he's called the Black Dog. Mr. Black Dog over here grabs Isane, and this on some yaoi shit, Isane is staring at Mr. Black Dog, and Isane blushes. And I'm like, yaoi. Like, yeah, a straight up yaoi moment. That was a really, like, big yaoi moment, but whatever. And Mr. Black Dog decides to grab a building, okay? And what happens here is that all of a sudden, it's like as if like the buildings crunched in on each other and shit. Like on some space-time shit. Just crunched in, then contracted back, and then he goes flying forward. On some Luffy rubber shit. I was like, this guy's impressive. This guy is very, very impressive. Okay. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, what? Like, what was the point of saving his ass if you're gonna kill him? It's very strange. Cause the Black Dog guy takes Isane to some roof and shit. And he's like, in the name of somebody and somebody, you are the 7th king and shit. And I need to go kill you. He takes out a sword and shit, points at Isane. Isane's like, I didn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, Team Firebird, they fucking send the signal, and all of a sudden they instantaneously hijack almost all of the electronics in the city. And then they play this scene, which appears to be a person who looks like Isane. It may be a clone, or a double, or a twin brother. I'm not too sure. But apparently Isane, at some point, was chilling on some roof and shit. Some guy with a camera behind him is like, yo, man, what's up, man? What's up, dude? Nice night out tonight. And Isane's laughing like, ha, ha, ha. And points a gun and kills this guy. And he's like, I'm the 7th king. I'm like, what? Like what's going on? Like, it's very fucking weird. And then the Black Dog guy looks at the fucking monitor, and he's like, that's you, right? And Isane's like, fucking, I guess so. And that there is the end of the episode. It's very fucking weird, but I like it. I really fucking like it. Yeah, I really fucking like it. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Now, of course, the main players of this series, as of right now, the main 4 players of the series. Oh yeah, by the way, we see a scene at the end, and we see Munakata and Mikoto. Munakata has Mikoto in prison. So I'm assuming that the Bluebirds, at this point, won over the Firebirds, but I highly doubt that the Bluebirds are going to contain the King of Firebirds, because this motherfucker is too powerful. Nah. I guess his sanctum is, really fucking powerful. Or the other Firebirds are gonna somehow rescue Mikoto from prison. I mean, maybe. I mean, probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. But the thing here is that the main players of this, series thus far appear to be the Black Dog, whatever his name is. I forgot his name, his real name. Isane, obviously, because he's the main character. Munakata, the leader of the Bluebirds, Mr. fucking Bato, yeah, it's slow as fuck. And the King of Firebirds, Mikoto over here, alright? Because this guy, this guy is stoic, chill, calm, cool, and he is fired up. Yeah, he's fired up. And the thing here is that the only thing that I can say for sure guarantee that I know is that there are these people called kings, and they use this power called Sanctum. And Sanctum appear to be these giant swords that hover in the sky. And I guess it's an area of effect where wherever the Sanctum is, it grants this king power, and those who serve that king the same power. I'm not too sure, but then again, I may be wrong because the other people who were using that same fire ability in the Firebird squad, they were using that shit, but yet no giant swords were over them. So maybe that applies to only the kings. I'm not too sure. But obviously, like if Isane is the 7th king and Mikoto is the king number 3, and Munakata maybe a king himself, then we can assume that there are other kings, like King 1, King 2, King 4, King 5, whatever. So, that right there adds a whole new spectrum to the whole entire show itself. Like, King 3 using only fire, alright? Munakata, all swords. Like, these guys are swordsmen, right? Well, no, swords and other shit. Oh, yeah, swords and other shit. So maybe we may see, like darkness control, wind control, earth control, metal control, who knows? Like, maybe, like, the first king, maybe, like, earth. Like, who knows? Like, but we'll see as the series progresses. And the thing here is Isane, the fact that he doesn't know that he is the 7th king, and that person in the monitor looked exactly like Isane, that lets me know a few things. Either 1, memory loss, 2, a double or a clone, or 3, a setup. So we're not too sure. We're not too sure. We're not too sure. I mean, this is the first episode, and we will find out more later on as the series progresses. But as of right now, K is the shit. I love it. Like this first episode sucked me in, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys later. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.